sem přišli o 2 roky pozdě.
Do not worry. Who would even listen to that crap?
Toho jsi nasrál, že bych se mal tohle tušit.
I'm just going to keep walking. No.
Kež bychom tak mohli zastřelit každýho a co uvidí.
Prohlásila, že se počet technických a administrativních pozic zdvojnásobí díky zbudování nových datových úložen ve 4 městech. Očekává se, že na seznam poboček přibude Ostrava, Olomouc, Zlín a Kladno. Korporátní banka Palisáda se sídlem v Praze je největší a nejprestižnější bezpečnostní korporátní aktivní společnost na světě. Obsluhuje řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí a využívá nejrůznější fyzická i digitální bezpečnostní opatření. Špičkové ošetřování vlastního biometrického kódu. A o druhou od roku 2025, kdy auto smrt přitáhla mezinárodní pozornost, dokud nevyšlo najevo, že se snažila získat přístup k účtu.
Leze mi to tady krkem.
How are you?
Nemám ti co dalšího říct.
Nothing. Damn drunken idiot tourists. Sometimes I cannot stand working the red light shift.
Come to the Red Queen's, the closest slots in town. And I'm not talking about...
Come on, I'm holding. I'm holding.
Where you going?
Well, there you have it, folks.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
So you did know already.
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny.
Fuck you. I was in New South Wales, man. Hell, I'm still there. Probably gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get out. See, this is the price a man pays to no longer take orders. And something tells me you're not paying it.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie, doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt. Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. Two, society has a right to protect itself. And three, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
You could still show some respect for the dead.
You've misinterpreted something. Angie's not the one I mean to be disrespectful to. You are. How I react to my ex-wife murder in front of you, the man accusing me of it, and how I react later when I'm alone, are two different things.
So the moment I leave, you're gonna start grieving, is that it?
Maybe. It's between me and Angela.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is...
Son of a bitch! Quit screwing around!
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them.
Shit!
I'm not unmentioned, but I have many friends who are, and most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now. If they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them is horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them that.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507.
Why are you still here?
Found a note from your doctor. You lost your hands in New South Wales.
I got new hands in New South Wales, is the way they sold it to me.
Whatever else the killer did to her, Angela was strangled. Whoever did it left a partial print on her neck, which, apparently, you're not capable of.
Fingerprints are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. You'll find not having them allows you to be so much more effective.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
Despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think they are just wasting their time.
Like I am not a citizen here. Good evening, sir. I'm sorry. The police are moving me on.
I get that a lot, too. You work for the Santo Group?
Yes, I am a vocational representative. Felice Ullman. Sir, I suppose you have heard about Rabia? Any interest in starting a new life there? Living in a city where the choices you make to become augmented are respected? What would you say?
I'd say that I'd just come out of the Udalek complex. Wasn't that Santo's last better future for the augmented?
That was supposed to be a temporary housing solution for transient workers. But after the incident, the Czech government had other ideas.
And Santo washed its hands of the place.
No, our hands were tied. Because of how we did business, contracting to governments. Santo does things differently now. Thanks to Mr. Brown.
I'm surprised to see a corporate CEO openly supporting AUGs like Nathaniel Brown has.
Mr. Brown is a, how do you say, disruptive innovator. We can't just rebuild after what happened. That has not worked. We have to start over.
I'm sure it helps if your company's the only option for thousands of augmented construction workers.
The world has lost sight of augmented potential, but to construct, staff, and settle a zero-footprint, fully self-sufficient arcology? It's not only Mr. Brown's solution for the augmented, it's his solution for the future of cities.
So exactly how is Rabia different?
We used to build cities for governments and middlemen. Now we build them for the people. Rabia is a sovereign state, 3D printed on site for its citizens. Not just a city for the augmented. An augmented city.
The sales pitch was a little different before the incident. More talk about luxury, less about augmentation.
That was before Mr. Brown bought back the contract from the government of Oman. The world changed, and we changed with it. Now we own the city, the land, and the message it sends to the world. Everything.
If Brown has it all figured out, maybe I'll see you again in this future of yours.
There is no future for us out here. I know that much.
Státní policie
I have
během stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky. Prosíme o spolupráci za všech okolností.
Start.
Jeszcze jedno. What can I get you?
What else have you got?
Oh, just...
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're...
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust. Especially these days. For example...
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I can...
These are tough times. We all have to do what we...
You understand. That's... You have no idea how many people just look...
The neuropazine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself.
Thanks. Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
As you...
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
I think I might have some information on potential suspects.
Let me guess. It's the colonel with a lead pipe in the library.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
I think your hunch was right all along. As much as I hate validating your department's orders to go after Johnny Gunn, I believe that's exactly what you should do.
Ha ha! Music to my ears. What brought you around?
Call it a gut feeling. I met Johnny. It's hard not to peg him for a sociopath. Besides, you know the drill. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Whoa. I've never heard my own logic dictated back to me.
I read the case report for that other murder you pointed me to. Johnny knew both victims. I found sobriety chips at his place. He and the other victim were members of the same support group. I know it's not foolproof, but it's a connection. And I think it's the best.
Good enough for me. I'm a little surprised it's good enough for you. Hey, rookie! Get over here! It's time to wrap this
They
up.
are.
All right, let's call it.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
The police are arresting the victim's husband for this murder and possibly a few others. Looks like this wasn't an isolated case.
Okay. Does that mean I'm still in danger?
I hope not, but just in case, if you ever need to reach me, you know how.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Coffee!
News just...
I see.
Talk, laddie, lately I'm nothing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What
They
now?
have children!
Damn.
Leech is on.
Ah, fuck. I've got it all here. Anything. Cheap, expensive, imported, exported, whatever.
Somebody call
You need
pest
it?
control.
I got it.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So you found the bomb maker. Linked everything to Ark.
Not exactly.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her, and she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark.
Something more is going on here, Miller. Have you had a chance to backtrace the pocket secretary I gave you?
Not yet, but I will, when I get back to the office.
Good. Because Stanek also told me that Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps. A research facility called GARM. That sound like something Ark has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours. What the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine, do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself so far on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that. Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. They're starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If the intel you got from her stands true, Gollum City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
When we first talked, you told me that your limp kept you honest. That's an interesting way of looking at an injury.
Your preamble's as thin as soup, man. Don't dance around it, just ask it.
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
No, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? The man that tore out my knee. His name was Lachlan Beats. He was a laborer. Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell. Beats was a family man who did what he thought he had to do in order to provide for his family. See, back then, nobody could compete with you Ogs when it came to manual labor jobs. So, he made a choice, if you can call it that.
And his choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
What I resent are the men who coaxed men like him to get augmentations, men who enforced a system where the rich could buy artificial expertise without thinking about what it would cost all of us in the end. No, I don't resent him. At least not anymore. I was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Story of my life. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Hey, when we get to the Alps, we could get into some action. Are you ready for that?
Why? Because I've been flying hack for the last few years. That's the thing about us naturals, Jensen. We never rust. Look, I've been doing this a long time. Been in my share of shit.
Fair enough. Just don't...
Hey, listen up. I know we're not exactly pals, and I know I can be an asshole. But I'm not a fucking asshole. In fact, I'm offended you'd even say something.
That's not what I meant.
I'm just messing with you, Jensen.
Not quite. Let me take care of some things first.
You know where I'll be.
Is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. World Health Officials
Disgusting!
Známá díky řadě oblíbených odhalení politických skandálů.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I can't deal with it.
I have found you. Now you must find me, Adam. Please, help.
Okay, bye.
Access granted.
Připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama. Over there. Můžu uvěřit, že trčíme tady.
Well, today, what the hell? I'm not seeing anything unusual. You?
You're joking, right?
dog like that.
Can't go on like this.
Get your hands off me! Vic!
You have to help me. Tell them to let me go. Tell them I'm innocent.
Nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se vůbec drželi nebezpečných a dobře osvětlených míst.
Access granted.
You are still deciding? Come back later. Paying customers only. Paying customers only.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
What do you want?
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant.
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss. This place has a doctor?
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he...
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
I'll take the hypostems.
Here. But that's all I have for now.
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
Get lost. This place is... Turn around. Bojovki are not...
Шел бы ты отсюда. Запомнить это не кончится.
What can I get?
I thought...
No, nothing like that. Your money's as good as anyone
You worried I'll put the...
in the Red Queen. Hey there, handsome. Want a drink? Jasnika. Nic mnie tak nerwręci. Jako tłusta pracownica.
Welcome to the Irish stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what we can do for you.
Irish stool.
I like to think so.
Now we're at...
What can I get you? Is there anything I can...
I've got...
Everyone. Money up front.
So good.
All right?
Thank you, Dr. Christian.
Look at that!